Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Get Farming on Saxlingham. Back to basics. We're basically starting where we just left off on the last episode. This is episode 14. And I'm fresh back from vacation in Maine. Well, kind of fresh back. I've been back a week, but this is my first time back on here. Last time we left the harvester here because we're going to be harvesting this canola field shortly, but we do need to do a little bit of other work first. Oops, I don't have all my settings on, do I? Let's have a look here. Nope, don't put that one on. So yeah, this is currently growing. Oh, that's actually, yeah. I thought it was due to be harvested, but it's going to be next month, isn't it? Even though technically it's now. Must have been planted a bit late, so that's fine. So yeah, we left this here. We need to do a little bit of mulching in this field that we just harvested here. I'm going to mulch that down, and then we're going to get grass in it, and then we're also going to mulch 2 and 19, I believe, because we're going to put canola back in those, which needs to be done next month. And then we're going to do oats in 7 and 3, which is the month after, I think. Yeah, so oats is September, and canola is going to be August when we can plant. Yep. So we've got to get those 3 fields mulched. Oh, we're probably going to lease a mulcher, so ideally, I may as well just mulch the lot of them in one shot, so I'm not paying for 2 lots of leasing. Don't really want to do a hire purchase on a mulcher because it's only something we use once a year potentially, for now anyway. I mean, at some point we can buy one, but anyway. So let's just check on how our animals are doing. So they're okay food-wise at the moment, so that's good. How's our dairy doing? So we've still got some products to move there potentially that we can sell. So do we have any milk to move? 101 litres. Yeah, it's not worth doing at the moment. So how much is that worth? That's worth 10,000, and the Moz is worth 6,250. And we've got 10 for the butter, so that's not too bad. Got what, 28,000 there, £28,000, so that's okay. We'll leave that where it is for now. We don't need to touch that. So let's there's nothing in here, is there? No. Let's lease a mulcher. Now I did download a mod. Where is it? Mulchers. I also remember, I think I've mentioned this before, mulchers appear in 2 categories. They appear in soil cultivation and they appear down in the forestry section. So make sure you look in the right area and make sure you get the right mulcher for the right job. So all these are fairly small. Got these power ones as well. This is one I was potentially looking at, Speed Max, which is 5.6 meters. This one's 7 meters, but it's a lot more expensive. This one's obviously 12 meters and significantly more expensive. And to lease that is what? Let's call it £4,000. This one is only 1,000 to lease. But these are the 2 that I downloaded. This one's a little bit wider at 5.6, but it's basically the same as this one. Well, this one's a power mulcher. And it kind of looks neat, something different, I guess. It's got different designs on it. Assume those spin out. I don't know what that is. It's the first time I'm looking at this actually. Oh, so you can have it higher or lower like that. So, okay, that's interesting. Change the top link position on this as well. It's interesting. But doesn't really affect us per se, I don't think. May depend on the type of tractor you've got. If you've got an older tractor, you may need to use the lower position. So we've got a power takeoff. Change colour of those. Doesn't really do a lot. Position of the deflectors. So that's interesting. Not sure what those do per se, but anyway. Let's put them there just for a laugh. And then you got a configuration. You can either do it as a mulcher for mowing grass or an actual mulcher. And you can also change your power takeoff colours here as well if you wanted. So you could, well, there's no, great. It's either yellow or black. So I've never used this one before. So I'm tempted to give this a bash and see. So let's lease that. It's $1,200. We'll give that a go. This one I've used before. These I've used before. And this one I think I've used before as well. I've never used that one, but yeah, I just found these, thought it might be interesting to give it a try and see. So yeah, let's give it a bash and see what's going on. So what else? What else? I think that was it. First time to sell these is October for that price. That's again, we can hold on to that. Oats is January. Which is fine. Right, so let's get into a tractor and get some work done, I guess. Leave that part there for now. Now I've downloaded a couple of new mods and installed them on here. One is longer lasting mud. So it's going to keep the mud on the tyres longer. It doesn't really, not really showing here at the moment because we don't have a lot on there, but it's on ModHub. If you're interested in this, you can change the amount of time that the mud stays on in your settings. Go over here. So we can see how that works. Oops, longer lasting mud. So yeah, there's a multiplier here. I've set it at 5 to see how that works. Not sure we're going to see a lot today with that since it's fairly dry, but we'll see. And for those in the Halloween spirit of the season, I've got some Halloween decorations out. We'll come back and look at these a bit later when it's darker. So we've got some pumpkins down here, got a skeleton over here. There we go, skeleton there, a couple of scarecrows. So this is a mod by Snakebizzle. Has his own itch.io page. I will throw the link in the description in case you're interested. I think some of these light up at night and stuff, so we'll take a look at those later. There's a bunch of other stuff like coffins and headstones and all sorts of other stuff like that. So he does actually a lot of good mods. Not really suited to UK style farming. It's mostly US, but he does. He's did a large hospital complex. He's got a nightclub, which is NSFW. I've not actually seen it. I just noticed it on his page today when I was downloading this. because I thought it was time to put some Halloween decorations down. It does like a Sears complex for shopping mall, houses and all sorts of stuff. So it does some really good stuff, all interior and walkable and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check out his page and see. But the majority of his mods, if not all of them, there's at least one other mod you need to download, which is the category mod. I'll put a link in for that as well. So if you download any of his other mods, you must download this category mod as well. That just adds some functionality within the decorations menu and the construction menu. But yeah, you'll find these in the construction menu, usual way of working those. So yeah, have fun with those. We'll take a look at these at some point when it's a bit darker. See how we go with those. So let's get on with do some mulching, I guess. I think also in the last episode we did buy another set of cows as well. And I think I mentioned moving to realistic animals as well at some point in the very near future before we get too many animals around us. So we definitely need to do that. I'm not sure whether we'll do that in this episode or the next episode, to be honest, but we'll see about that. All right. Fold it up. Say something I didn't check, which I should always telling you guys to check, is the power for these things. I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay on this, but yeah, it's only 110. Okay, that's really. I could actually have run it on the class if I wanted to. But yeah, I think we've got time to mulch all these fields potentially today. I mean, it's what's 10:40. Oh, and actually, considering we don't need to worry about that canola until next month anyway, we're fine. So yeah, we've got plenty of time. We'll do all these fields. I do want to get the grass planted in July though, so we don't lose anything there. So we'll have to make sure we get that piece done. So let's have a look here, see how we go with this. See how we go here. 0.6, 2 headlands should work. It's the wrong button now. Right. See what this does. Nice. That's not too bad, is it? Interesting. Yeah, so I guess with that deflector, if you change it upwards, it may throw it further out. Game audio's a little loud, but I'll sort that in the video editing. So it probably won't be loud for you, but it is loud for me at the moment. So let's just make sure this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yep, that's good. That's good. Right. So we sold those, didn't we? Yeah, we've kept that one. Why did we keep that one again? I'm trying to think now why I decided to keep that one. Was it because I was thinking doing it as a cow pasture or something? Can't remember, but anyway. Yep, so we got this one. I think we talked about maybe buying these plots of land at some point as well, and maybe extending or putting down some new cow pastures here. So these are fairly wooded areas. Actually, let's quickly go visit those. So you can see it's quite a bit of woodland here, but we've got potential for maybe putting some cow pasture stuff down. Might have to chop some trees down or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too ambitious, that. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit too ambitious to do, to turn those into cow pastures. What's potentially some other fields around here that we can potentially do that with. There's these here. It's not too far away. There's this one. I don't know. We'll see. I know we talked about splitting this down here, this canola field that's currently there, and making that into a cow pasture. But we'll see. See where we get to. And actually, what is over here? This is all that cornfield, isn't it? And this is just up to, yeah, the bale storage and the, I think it's a clamp up here as well, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, we might have to, if we wanted to do some other cow stuff, we might have to get this field and do something with that. Or potentially remove some of these other sheds or something, but I don't know. There's a pad here for something. I wonder what we could put on there. Could maybe get a calf shed on there. Well, actually, we could possibly take that tree down. Could possibly get a shed on a larger shed, longer shed, I should say, for just beef stock. Maybe. Let's have a look here. Maybe we could get something there. Just a shed, no pasture or anything, just purely beef stock. Actually, I don't think that this could be a small pasture. And actually, this is definitely useful as a pasture. Yeah, we were just in this area, weren't we, looking at this area? But this one definitely has pasture possibilities here. So that is what? Where on here? This one? Yeah, that is, isn't it? Right, okay. Yeah, that's definitely good for pasture if you want to do that. And it's even got a gate and everything as well, so that's ideal. That is ideal. How much is that one? 107. Okay. Okay. Right. Back to our worker. What's he doing here? About halfway done with the headlands by the looks of it. Right, so I'm going to crack on and get these done, and I'll be back in a couple of hours my time, but probably about 5 minutes your time. All right, See you shortly. Alrighty, so looks like we're done. Just quickly check these field statuses, make sure we're good. Those look okay, those look good. That one looks good as well. Cool. Right, so technically I didn't need to mulch this one. I didn't need to mulch 19.7, no, sorry, not 7.3 or 2, because we didn't have a swath on there. We did put one down for 7, and obviously we put one down for 33. So this one we did was part of the test, because we're going to test about the extra bonus for this field once we get there. So this is that one. The other ones we didn't bother with, but you know, just for what you would typically do, in the field will be to mulch that in anyway, so that's good. Let's just get over here, and then we need to hand this back. I mean, I do need it for... I do need it for the other field, but since we can't harvest that till next month, there's not a lot I can do about that. We'll just have to lease it out again. Where is it? There it is. So return that. How much have we paid for that? Do we know? Have we had any other leased stuff during this period? Yeah, must have done, because we got 30 grand there. Oh well. Oh, actually, do I have... Why is it turned off in here? Don't think I have it, actually. No, don't have it. I thought I had the notification log thing turned on. That gives you that sort of info, but I don't. But I just noticed I need to put some fuel in this. I noticed that before. It also needs a maintenance as well, because that's going to cost us a little bit of money. Let's see if it's going to work for me. Nope, not working. All right. I have issues sometimes with the mobile workshop. It doesn't always come on. So, right, we're good there. Try that again now. No, gonna have to stop by the dealership and do that. Maybe you should put a workshop down actually, just to make life easier. But anyway, I need to check these fields. So we've got them mulched, so that's good. Do any of these need lime? Crap, this one needs lime, doesn't it? Great. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't need ploughing. No, it doesn't. Thank goodness for that. Right. Okay, all the others are good. This one just needs some lime, so we best get that done. Lime. I've got lights on. That's full, that's good. Probably going to need some more. See, technically it's only a grass field. I don't necessarily have to do that. Could get away without doing it, I suppose. But let's have a look. How much have we got in here? Got a bag. So we've got one full bag. All right. Let's see how far we get with this one. And then if I need to buy some more, I'll have to buy some more, I guess. No, I was forgetting about the lime. Wasn't expecting that. Never thought about that, actually. It's okay. Once it's done, so... Well, done for a bit, anyway. Ain't gonna be cheap either, is it? My love. Oh, geez, 5,000. Well, 5.5 really. What's this? Yeah, might as well do it while I'm here. Right. All right. I'll get over to the field and I'll see you over there. Okay. So we're here. Let's look what we're doing here. Check that again. Okay. My batteries have run out on my controller. Good stuff. Luckily, I have a whole stack of rechargeables that I swap in and out. So there we go. Right, let's try this again. Right, let's get this going. So you may notice actually in the video I had a few gaffes going on. One I managed to climb up right through a hedge while driving, then missed the turn, so I had to double back on that, and then nearly missed it again. And then in this field, the AI got stuck around that telephone pole down there, or power pole, for some reason, which is a little weird. Have that issue. Didn't have that issue when harvesting or anything, but it just seems to have an issue with the mulcher. So I don't know. There you go. Whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So we'll see how long this lasts. Sorry, I was just putting my battery on charge there. I'm hoping. I think we do have enough lime. I may have to go and get that other bag, but yeah, I'm definitely going to need that other bag, aren't I? At least. Right. Let's leave him to that. And whiz the other bag down there. Actually, I'm tempted to buy another one since we're going past the dealership anyway. Stuck on the side here, probably. Right. Let's try and make life a bit easier. Let's see what I'm doing from here. Okay. Had the wrong thing that I thought was the grab there. The fork, I should say. Right. Let's run this. Let's stop by the dealer and then we'll just quickly take a look and see where we're at. Let's put the hazards on. Oh, why it's always foggy around here? It's like foggy in that field as well. It's weird. It's middle of July. I mean, come on, seriously? Let's see where I'm going. Still can't see. Oh well. And we're here. Right, let's take a quick look where we're at. 3, I don't think we're going to need to buy another bag, are we? I think we're okay here. That's the wrong button there. Oh, it's going to cause a problem. Is it going to fix itself? Come on, you can do it. I'll mess this up now. See where she's going to go. Let's just go up here. Let's go from here. Otherwise, that's a major problem. This might be okay. She's going to reverse now. Okay, good. Not messed it up too bad then. Right, we'll just run this over. Those with keen eyes amongst you may have seen that my helpers don't have the normal names that the AI helpers have, and there's a good reason for that actually, and it's actually related to my roleplay series. So I've actually got, and I don't use it in here specifically because it's really, I found it most useful for my roleplay series, but it's actually a mod that allows you to pick which AI worker you put into your next work job. So you basically tab through the AI worker so that you've always got the same AI worker in the cab if you want to do that. Now again, like I say, for this type of, I've gone down the wrong road again, haven't I? Oh, too busy faffing about. Let's turn around. Right. So yeah, it allows me to set specific AI workers in the cab. So the way I set it up in my roleplay is that I have 4 specific characters for driving. So if you've watched my roleplay series, you know I've got Carl, who's the main farm guy. I've got Tommy and Sophie and Laura. So each of those has a different character set based on different features. So they all look different when you look at them in cab, which is really cool. So you basically have to go through, figure out, can we get down here? Let's give it a go. I basically went through, set each of the characters up, and then went into the I can't remember what file it is now offhand. There's an XML file you can go in and look at, and it'll tell you, it's probably called helpers or something. You can go in there and you can look at all the settings for exactly what they're wearing and etc. So basically I copied down those 4 different settings for those and then edited that XML file, and I just have 4 AI workers now in that XML file. So that's why you only see kind of 4 names popping up continuously. Now it may become a problem when if I need more than 4 AI workers, but for my roleplay series I don't. So that's why I've got it set up that way. But unfortunately, since you're editing a main base file for the game, it just follows through to all the other games as well. But the mod is by SimGamer Gen. If you're interested in looking at that, you don't have to edit the game, the XML file, or whichever one it is. I just did that to make it consistent for me for a specific purpose. But I don't actually have her mod loaded on this game, which allows you to, like, say, tap through and set the actual active driver. So if we look at this one, if we can use this. This is, yeah. So that's Sophie, I do believe. Actually, no, that's yeah, that's Sophie. Yeah. I can't remember now whether I give Sophie a ponytail or she had straight hair. So where are we at now? 25%. Just roll this out a bit more. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine for this. Gonna be fine. Right, so I'm just gonna let this finish off, and we'll just cut back in once we're done here with the liming. All right, we'll see you back in a bit. Okay, and we're back. Just a little bit to finish off. I'll just show you this as well. This is because I had to stop. This is the Laura AI character here. See, she's got long hair, completely different clothes. Doesn't represent any of the current AIs that you get in the standard game. So just thought I'd show that while we're in here. Oh, do we have enough just to finish this? Oh, yes, just made it. Just made it, and then it reverts to the default one, which is my cow character. Alrighty, let's bring that back a bit. Excellent, excellent. That's not bad. 293 litres to spare. Cool. Right, let me run this back. I should have brought the seeder down as well, shouldn't I, at the same time? Oh well, never mind. I'll run this back, and I'll be back at the field with the seeder. I'll see you shortly. Back with the seeder. Let's have a look here. I filled it up with fur and seeds. I just need to change from oats to grass there with the Y button for those on controller. Don't forget to do that. We don't want oats in there. Although it probably wouldn't do it anyway. Probably going to need to fill this with fur as well, I guess. So I might need to run back, but we'll just start this going and we'll see what it looks like. I may just run back and get that anyway. Alright, here we go. See what happens here then. Obviously not a lot. Why isn't it going anywhere? Oh, look here. What's going on? Anything going on here? Oh, looks okay. Just reset that. Again. Right, so yeah, I'm an idiot because I need to cultivate this. I completely forgot that seeder is not a direct drill seeder. It's just a base game seeder. In my roleplay series, I have a modded version of that that's a direct drill version. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to have to cultivate this field first. So yeah, my bad. So yeah, remember that. You need to cultivate your field if you've got a base game seeder that doesn't direct drill. Oh dear. So let me quickly get this done. And then we'll come back and we'll do the seeding bit. All right, so I'll be back almost immediately. Okay, so we're back. We're done. Didn't take too long. But we're all set up here. So we'll give this a go and see how things go. I did check this before, so it should be working okay now. Yep, there we go. Just quickly jump out, make sure it is working as expected. Yep, there we go. Grass. 50% fertilized, which is good. So we're going to have to roll this in and do all the usual stuff after that. So yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time again. So we'll put a time lapse on this. And looks like I'm going to have to spend some money again repairing the tractor and the equipment. Oh dear. Still, once we're done here, we're going to have a nice big grass field to work on, rather than all those 3 small ones, which is significantly easier to work on. So yeah, I'll see you back shortly. If I need to get some fertilizer, I'll jump back in with it. We may be okay. It's not going down that bad at the moment, so I think we might be okay. But we'll see. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Colors of white and gray behind an empty space.
Okay, and we're back. So all done there. I did have to get another 1,000 litres of seeds. Sorry, not seeds, fertilizer, because we just didn't quite have enough. What was that helicopter doing? Am I like being like spied upon or watched or something? I don't know, it seems to be hovering around for quite a while. Anyway, more importantly, I had an epiphany while this was going through, and I was just looking through at this seeder and the cultivator and stuff, and what I found was this seeder that's on special in the used vehicle sale. One, it's 1.4 meters bigger, which is good. Two, it holds more fert and seed, and you can upgrade that, which is good. And most importantly, it's direct drill. So, given that it's got 62% off, this is something I cannot just ignore. So, what I then looked at was, well, what have we got in here? So if it's direct drill, we don't need the cultivator anymore, so we could potentially sell that. So that's 19 grand for that. This seeder is worth 28 at the moment as well, so we can pretty much just pay for this one for one. Nice new piece of equipment, still does everything the same, increase working width and increase capacity. So it's an absolute no-brainer from my perspective. So what I'm going to do is sell this one. Oh, actually, no, what I'm going to do, just bear with me, is sell this, because I did take all this back. So I'm going to sell that. And I'm going to jump in here. And I'm going to run this over to the, assuming I don't jackknife it completely, I'm going to run this over to the other fields and just unload the fert and seeds that we've got in there, and then sell it and buy that new bed now one, which will be a massive help. Went the wrong way there. Well, anyway, I don't know what it is with me today and going the wrong way on roads and stuff, but there you go, whatever. So yeah, we'll just drop this, we'll just unload that because we're going to need that fert anyway. And then we're probably going to call it a day on this episode. I think we're close to about an hour on here now. See, misjudged that as well. Let's try and do this a bit better. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good there, and then in the next episode we'll roll that field. And then we'll probably jump over, I think at that point, just trying to think, I think we'll probably jump over then into August. We can start, I was almost going to say mowing that canola field, but harvesting that canola field. We'll also need to re-fertilize the grass field at that point as well, but that should be good. I think we'll all be good to go there. So we'll drop these off just across the road here. Try not to run into any cars, of course. And I want to swing by the dealership, do a quick maintenance. We should be good. So unload. There we go. We can use those when we come to do these fields. I was forgetting as well. I was just it just dawned on me after done that cultivating that all these fields we're going to need cultivating as well. But with this new seeder, we don't need to worry about that. So it's going to save us a huge amount of work with that. So yeah, good times. Hopefully. So there is actually a mod on the mod hub as well, that can basically turn your seeder into a roller as well. I mean, it's not technically a roller, it just gives it that roll state afterwards. So if anyone's interested in doing that and not actually just going through the process and using a roller, you can take a look at that on the mod hub. I'll try and remember to put a link in there, but if not, just look up roller in the description, in the search field I should say, and it should pop up there. I think it's called easy rolling or something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, if you want to save a bit of time there, you could do that. Let's have a look here. So this needs a repair. This needs a repair. That needs repair. Yeah, I also put the weight on as well because I noticed when I was coming back with what was it the first time? I was coming back with something and I was bouncing up and down all over the place. So right, let's sell that now. So I've got a little bit more money for that. We made a little bit on that actually by repairing it. So let's sell that. Let's go to here. Let's buy this. Yes, we'll do the tire roller, do the tines, and do design 2, just because I like that one. A little bit more. Increase the seeds. Sorry, no, we don't need that. We don't need the ridge markers either. So there we go. That should help us out a lot. Excellent. Right, let's go pick that up. There we go, all nice and shiny new. Well, kind of new. It will need some maintenance on it probably. Let's see how much that's going to set me back. That could be quite a bit actually. Oh well. I did ponder getting it on hire purchase, but decided against that. Didn't want to switch that off, but anyway. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So yeah, 62% off. I mean, geez, you can't ignore that. Can't ignore that at all. So yeah, good times. Good times. All right. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. And again, if you like my content, please think about liking and subscribing. Please drop any comments below, good, bad, or whatever. Again, if you don't like the content, just please let me know what it is. I'm always looking for ways to improve stuff. So again, thanks for watching again, and stay safe out there. Bye now.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content.